You're not stuck forever. You're just in a matrix of your life. You're just looping the same life over and over again. You see, you have identified with the feelings that you're facing externally. You're seeing the lack of what you want, and now you've identified with them. You're facing failure, and so you've identified as a failure. You're not seeing enough money, and so you have identified with not having enough money. You see, whatever you're facing externally, you have now identified with it, and now you have called it your life. You've called it your story. You've called it who I am. You've called it your experience. But you have to understand your mind only produces the now moment over and over and over again. And so if you're not changing your perception, your observation of your life in the present moment, your life cannot change. You'll just keep repeating the same loop of your experience over and over and over again, because you're not changing the internal system that is governing your entire experience, your human experience. And so if you want to change what you're manifesting, it's not what you consciously want. Majority of people consciously want a better life. But how many people actually manifest it? Because the conscious mind does not manifest. The subconscious mind does. And so whatever it is you're trying to create in the present moment, you have to understand that it starts and ends with what you are observing. You cannot receive more, Matthew 13:12, if you're still observing lack, if you're still living in lack. And so you have to change what your observation of your current life is now, despite the external circumstances that you're going through. You know, it says in Romans 12:2, do not be conformed by the world, but be renewed by a transformation of your mind. From the lowest level, the lowest operating level of reality architecture, from mastering reality as a true creator, from a science, you have to detach from the world. You have to understand that the world cannot give it to you, because the world is an effect and the mind is the cause. And so right now you're living in the cause and effect of your own mind, and now you've called it your experience. That is your matrix. That is your simulation. That is your loop. But it starts and ends with you. You have to change who you are being right now and hold it long enough for reality to change. And when you do that, you gain control back over your life, because you do not allow the external world to become the cause and the effect. You remember that the brain is the cause, which then changes the effect.